Hey there, this is Chad Garber, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to play Foxy Lady by Jimi Hendrix. Sounds like this. So if you like this video and others like it, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more. Alright, here we go. Put your pointer finger on the second fret of the low E. Take your pinky and pick that down twice. And by the way, you have fuzz on the amp. I got the line, I got the Katana 100, and there's a fuzz setting, so I'll put the fuzz on there, and so it sounds kind of cool. So you go, hit that down twice on the second fret of the E with your pointer finger. Then take your pinky and hit the 5th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th fret of the high E and the B, and pick up with that. You're basically hitting just the two high notes, the E and the B, and you're using your pinky. You don't have to use your pinky, but it makes sense to use your pinky for this. This is how I play it, okay? And so you go, so down, down, up. You can muffle everything else, but if you do it this way, you don't really have to muffle anything because you're doing most of the muffling by not playing them. Okay, so you do it twice. So you actually do it once, and then you take your I take my middle finger and I hit the 4th fret of the D string. Hit that twice, picking down twice. And then you do the same thing with your pinky. You go back to the first one. You're basically doing that octave. And really, to me, it sounds like the kind of the groove is. All that is an up, down, down. I'm sorry, up, down, down. But you don't have to do that. You can just go. I think it actually probably just goes. Okay. And you can also, on the second part, it probably makes the most sense to use the pinky to do back in that 5th fret of the high and the B. But you can also use your ring finger if you're on the second one. Yeah, see, on the second time you can actually use your pointer finger to hit the 4th fret of the D, and then use your ring finger to hit the 5th fret of the high E and B. Or you can do the way I said just a second ago. Yeah, or you can just do it the way, you use your ring finger or middle finger to hit that 4th fret of the D, and then use your pinky again. It doesn't matter, whatever's most comfortable for you. I do both for some reason. It probably makes more sense to use your middle finger and the pinky to do both parts. Oh, not both parts, to do the second part. Alright, the next part, he goes, this is open A. Pick down, open A, pick down the second fret of the A string with your pointer finger. Just do a bar chord with your pointer is on the A, pointer fingers on the second fret of the A, and your ring fingers on the 4th fret of the D. And know that he does all kinds of different things. Each time he does the middle part, he uses that as a little. He can do that, or he can do a little solo. He can do a little fill. He can do all kinds of stuff. But one of them that he does often is that. Down, 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 down. Go back and forth. one time he goes, on the third time he goes, I think he goes, and it might not be the third time, but I know he does this sometimes, okay? He does it sometimes, he does something like this. He throws that in there. Sorry. And all that is you use your ring finger, put on the fourth fret of the A string, pull that off, pick it down, then pull off, and then pick down on the second fret of the E with your pointer finger. Back to that pick. He doesn't do that every time, but he does it sometimes. And sometimes what he does also, and I think it's the transitions primarily, but he might do it more than that. He goes. All that is an open A. Put your pointer finger on the second fret of the A, pick down. Put your middle finger on the third fret of the A, pick down. Put your ring finger on the fourth fret of the A, pick down. It's very important to hit both those notes and it sounds stupid. And one other thing you can do, what I think it sounds good, is to do octaves like that. I just do open A without an octave. Then I just do an octave where I put my pointer finger on the second fret of the A and my pinky on the fourth fret of the G, and then put my pointer finger on the third fret of the, slide up to where my pointer finger's on the third fret of the A, and my pinky's on the fifth fret of the G, and then I go to the fourth fret, the pointer finger on the fourth fret of the A, and my pinky's on the sixth fret of the G. I like how that sounds. I don't even know if he does that. He probably does it, but I like how it sounds. Alright, so that whole part. Yeah, when I do that to get that to do, I don't know if he does it, but I do it. It's open, it's up, down. Up, down, down. And there too. Up, down, up, down, up, down, down. Alright, then it goes to the next part, which is F sharp chord, which you put your pointer finger on the second fret of the E, A, and D. You don't have to, yeah, E, A, and D. Although you don't really have to hit all of those, but it's just easy, it's a bar chord, okay? And then you put your ring finger on the fourth fret of the A, and your pinky on the fourth fret of the D. It's pretty much pick those top three, but although if you pick the rest of them, it's fine too, if you have your bar, if your pointer finger's over all the strings. Then do an A major, which is your pointer finger on the first fret of the G string, your middle finger on the second fret of the A, and your ring finger on the second fret of the D. It actually kind of sounds good to do the whole chord instead of just whatever. So you can hit all the strings of the E too. And then you do that, you put your pointer finger on the second fret of the A, your ring finger on the fourth fret of the D, and your pinky on the fourth fret of the G. And I just hit those three. Although you can hit all the strings. On that second, when you're doing the F sharp, he ends there. That first chord I showed you. Then it goes, and all that is on the. You're basically on the F sharp pentatonic scale. And he just basically takes his the way I do it is like my ring finger. and I put it on the 16th fret of the G, and I bend it, pick down and bend it a step. So I'm trying to get the equivalent to. So then I use my pointer finger and hit the 14th fret of the G and do the little vibrato there. Do it twice. Up, down, up, sorry, down, down, and the picking is down, down twice. Down twice. And then it goes back to the whole and back and forth. And so he does a solo later. You can do that. It's really fun actually. Do an F, do the solo in F sharp minor pentatonic. All right, but the other thing, okay, I didn't even go through the beginning. That's the whole song except for the beginning. It's really hard to hear what he's doing. There's a bunch of different opinions. If you listen to it really carefully on the studio version, it sounds like he's doing something with two guitars, although he's probably not. He's probably using one, but it sounds amazing. The closest thing I can do is what I do is I put my pointer finger on the the 9th fret of the G and the B. Then I take my ring finger and I do a hammer-on pull on either just the G or on the G and the B. I think he probably does the G and the B a little bit. Then let the other strings kind of ring. Now he might not be doing it that way. I've heard other people teach. I think Marty Swartz says he does it like this, where you basically take the 11th fret of the G and the B and just do a real quick vibrato. Now that sounds good. So it could be doing that. Either way, it's like, if you listen to it, it's really hard to get, but that's you can do a vibrato and it sounds pretty good. And then what I do is I hit the right before we go into the main chord, or the main progression, the chord progression. I take my middle finger and hit the 14th fret of the B and the E. Some people say to start from the 11th fret and go. That might be right too, but to me it sounds better to go. So that's pretty much the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, then feel free to like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more. And have a great day jamming with Jimi Hendrix.